Morocco insists its fight is only with the UN Secretary-General and not with the United Nations itself. Yet it is MINURSO, the UN mission in Western Sahara, that will suffer as a result. Not only is funding being withdrawn, Rabat has picked 84 UN personnel who must leave. The UN says these include everyone from drivers and air conditioning technicians to communications and political staff, and they've only been given 3 days to comply.
This is a unilateral action, which I think is in clear contradiction of Morocco's international obligations, specifically under the status of mission agreement. But it is also a challenge to the Security Council. The mandate of MINURSO was not created by the Secretary General. The mandate of MINURSO was given to it by the Security Council. The Security Council is the one that creates peacekeeping missions. What we're seeing is unprecedented.
Morocco's government says Ban Ki-moon's use of the word occupation to describe its annexation of Western Sahara was just one slight it had suffered. It says that Ban broke agreements not to meet the Polisario Front, who are fighting for self-determination, during his visit to a refugee camp in neighboring Algeria. Even that Ban is denying bowing to the Front's flag, though Rabat has evidence that he did. Now Morocco's foreign minister says Ban is trying to deflect his own inappropriate actions by going on the attack, despite promising to make a public statement of regret.
The
Secretary-General is scared about UN Security Council reaction and trying to make the situation seem like a confrontation between Morocco and the UN to try to justify his actions and so that he can play the role of the victim.
The UN Security Council convened for closed briefings on the dispute. Officials said there was a need to clear the air. But as that session was underway, the Polisario Front's representative to the UN was quite clear. Much was at stake.
I think that the situation is very tense. The implication of dismantlement of the political process in Western Sahara, it is tantamount invitation to the resumption of war in another area of the Arab world.
Ban Ki-moon hasn't publicly backed away from his use of the word occupation during an emotional visit with Western Saharan refugees. The Moroccan foreign minister says his country has been stabbed in the back, but his government's actions against the UN mission itself may have serious consequences. Shihab Rotansi, Al Jazeera, the United Nations.